Hi everyone, this is Thuy Tran, your Bay Area Realtor. I'm here today with my client Hermie, and today we're going to share with you some of the challenges and what it's like to sell a home here in the Bay Area and what it's like to buy a new home here in the Bay Area. So thank you so much, Hermie, for being here with me today and sharing your story.
You're always welcome. You helped me a lot getting this house sold.
Of course. So I actually want to start at the very beginning because you have bought this home for a very long time, and you have called this home for over 3 decades. So take me back, way back when you first bought this home. What was it like buying a home here in the Bay Area back then?
Back then, I'm living from paycheck to paycheck, and I was just blessed that I was able to, me and my wife was able to purchase this home. So we were blessed. So we came from another house in San Jose, and up to now, I'm still amazed how God provided me of the finances, and until now, that we were able to sell this and move into a new place.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. So let me ask you, what back then, you know, we always right now the interest rate, what, 7%? So back then when you were buying, what was the interest rate that you had to pay originally?
Oh, about 5%? 5%, yeah.
That's not bad at all. So you get to lock in at a
right, yeah.
Good.
So I like what I've said, I'm blessed. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Yes, you are. Both a little bit luck, some luck and some blessing too, right? So you've been here, you raised your family here. So what was it like, you know, raising your family here in Milpitas, here in the Bay Area, all these years?
Oh, wow. We moved here when our boys my eldest was still in kindergarten.
Oh,
and my youngest was on preschool, I think. Yeah, so it's a comfortable place because the school here is close by. So yeah, very comfortable. And the place is secure. It's not a main road, a main street, and the street is not busy, so it's safe for the kids as well to play on the street.
Yeah. And I think you know a lot of your neighbors here too. I got a chance to meet a couple of them, and they're also really nice.
Yeah, like what I said, I feel secure here. I'm retired, and I usually go on vacation for a month or so. And I feel secure with my neighbors watching over the house. They even are so nice that they pick up my mail. So
that's also another blessing, right? Having good neighbors.
Yes. So my neighbors become my family, actually. Yeah.
That's really sweet. Wow, that's awesome. So then let's get back to when we first met, like a year ago, right? A little bit over a year ago. Over a year ago. And back then I remember you're like, I remember you telling me like, I'm just thinking about selling and maybe moving to another place. So, and you know, for you've been here for so long, you know, over 30 years. What prompted even that consideration?
Selling the house, moving out. Yeah, I was thinking about what to do with this property because I was thinking I'm getting close to retirement, and I remember the time when I first met you. I was doing something in my garage, and I saw this, if I can say it, this little girl walking from house to house, knocking in the door, and I feel like, oh, poor little girl. Maybe selling some Girl Scout cookies, knocking from door to door, and she's just by herself. And then I think it was my turn. You come over and I go, oh. And then you introduce yourself. I think that was about 2 years ago. I'm still working then.
Oh, you're still working?
Yeah, I
retired already.
Yeah, I retired January of last year. Yeah, so I was thinking of retiring when we met. And you're so, I think you feel secured enough. And me and my wife show you around the house, and I told you, I guess, I'm retiring and we're planning of selling the house soon. So we're like putting pieces together on our move.
Yeah, at that time, yeah. And I mean, for you, I remember you were thinking maybe to Carlsbad or maybe to Hayward. There were different places, and I think, you know, a lot of time when I talk to homeowners that have been in their home for like 20, 30, 40, or even 50 years, one of the biggest challenges they always tell me is that, well, I don't know where to move to. So was that a challenge for you in finding like the next place, the location where to move to?
It is, because in the Bay Area, houses, the pricing of the houses is the same or a few 100,000 difference. So I was thinking of not moving too far from here because of my little grandson, because I know I have to have some time to take care of that little man.
Yeah, you want to spend time?
Yeah, so I go, okay. So I remember I gave you our target location, and then we didn't set up the exact location because we're still waiting on our budget. Budget meaning how much are we gonna have after selling this house.
Yep. And I think that was also the key factor too of where you're going to be able to go is, you know, what can we get out of your current home equity? Yeah.
But we, even though we don't have the finances for our next home, we are still looking. We still look. We check on the internet and ask friends, and yeah.
It's part of the process.
Yeah, part of the process. Early stage, yeah.
In the early stage. And at one point, even like when I remember you were talking about like moving to Carlsbad, you were sending me pictures of that. And then I remember after that, you're like, okay, I'm thinking about doing reverse mortgage.
Oh yeah.
That was like a whole another thing. I was like, well, that is a different direction altogether. So, so I know, you know, I introduced you to the reverse mortgage lender. So how was that process, and what made you decide, you know what, that's not the right fit for me?
Oh, I'm glad you bring that up. Excuse me. Because we are actually only my signature. And then the reverse mortgage will be done, closed. But I'm a thinker, and I've been thinking. I always think about my family. I was raised to be close to my family. That's the legacy of my parents. But anyway, so I've been thinking. A friend of mine advised me to do a reverse mortgage because his uncle did that. Because you don't have to pay mortgage anymore when you retire. So all you have to do is travel all you want. But I checked the numbers over and over again, and I'm planning to sell the house within 10-15 years. That's why when I talk to you, this house that I'm getting, I might sell it in the next 10-15 years because I'll be ready to meet God.
Oh,
hopefully so.
Not. You still be too young.
Thank you. But anyways, yeah, you introduced me to this guy. I forgot his name. But anyways, yeah, he helped me. And as I reviewed the numbers, I go, okay, after 10-15 years, this is gonna be the equity left on my house. What am I gonna give to my grandsons, to my son? What about them? So I changed my mind because of the numbers. I might end up even owing money to Uncle Sam after that. I have a few equity left, and I realized the capital gain is gonna be way up there. So